Hello, natural ladies. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time being here, thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I will be showing you how I do my cornrow with a mini box braid hairstyle. Now this hairstyle does not have extension in it. I used my natural hair to accomplish this style. So my hair was washed and I also stretched it, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to part my hair in two, not equally but in an asymmetrical part. So if you notice, I put more to the front on one side because I wanted the cornrows to kind of drop to the front of my face. I didn't do it like that in the end of it all. I allowed them to go to the side. I did not really bring them to my face. But what I did was that for the cornrows, I sectioned my hair. So this is the first section that I'm gonna work with, and I have told you many times before, in order for you to actually manage your hair, you'll have to section it up, and it's easier to work in sections because you could get the parts more proportional. So here I went ahead and I sectioned my hair, and I'm gonna start with the first section. So I determined how big I want the cornrows to be. So I started this hairstyle about 3:30, and I was going to an event. I was going to an event at about 7:30, so I wanted something to be done to my hair. So initially I started, I'm gonna make them quite large. So if you notice, the first one is a bit larger than the ones that I previously did. So what I went ahead and I did right now is that I started to cornrow the first one in that section. Now sometimes persons are saying, I don't know how to make a style in my hair. Personally, I believe anyhow you part your hair and cornrow it can make a nice style. So what I did, I just started to choose how I want the cornrows to go, and this is what the first one actually looks like when I'm done. And I decided that I wasn't gonna twist the end, but I'm just going to plait the end of my hair all the way through. Now when I was much younger, I used to sit down and I used to plait my hair very tiny. Now this is not tiny at all. I have done tinier plaits in my hair before, and one day I'm going to show you what that looks like when I do them super tiny. Now this is like medium or large, because my mom was actually saying, why did you do them so small and you have an event to go to? But I was telling her, this is not really small. She was saying, yes, they're small. But I'm gonna show you one of these days what really tiny mini plaits could look like in your hair. So this is what the first section looks like, and now I parted out some more hair in my head, and I'm going to start with the second section. So this is me doing the first one in that section. Okay, natural ladies, so if you find any value at all in this video, do not forget to give me a giant thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video. So this is a close-up view of how I do the cornrows, and that's what it looks like at the end of that section. Now for the other section, instead of me taking it all the way from the front to the side, if you understand what I mean, I decided that I'm going to make two cornrows and then double it into one. So this is what I mean. I cornrow two things and two cornrows. I did two cornrows, and then to go to the side I just made the two merge into one. So this is what it looks like when I did that part. I hope you understand. Yes, so two cornrows at the front, yes, and then I merged it into one. So that's something that you could do, you know. And I'm just gonna show you how I do the rest of this hairstyle. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like when I finish all the cornrows. I think it's looking okay. So now what I went ahead and I did was that I sectioned up the other side so that it could hold the mini plaits or the mini box braids. So that's what I'm doing now. So as I said initially, I wanted, you know, them much larger, because I started the first one much larger because I was pressed with time. I think around this time it was about maybe 5 o'clock, no, minutes to 5 o'clock, or somewhere around that, about minutes to 5 o'clock, and I wanted to so much to finish everything, so I was going like a bullet. This is what it looks like when I finish the first section of plaits. Now I'm gonna start on the second section, and whenever you're doing these, your finger has to do most of the work, because you have to like feel to see if you're parting the same amount each time, because even though I have that glass, it doesn't show everything all the times. So what I'm doing now is that I'm just trying my best to hurry the plaits along, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I finish that section. Now this is what it looks like when I have only two sections left. You see how beautiful it's coming on, and trust me, if I had done it in mini twists, it would look amazing, even with mini twists. So one day I'm going to do this hairstyle again, but I'm going to do the mini twist version, and I'm gonna try a different style for the cornrows. So if that's something that you're interested to see, stick around and I will be able to do something like that for you. So this is what it's like when you reach the top of the head. It's not hard at all when you reach the top of your head, and this is what it looks like so far. And this is what it looks like when I have only 2 rows left. You have to be conscious of the fact that when you reach the top of your head, it's the longest part of my hair, and it's also the thickest part, so it's gonna take a little while to complete that part. But this is what it looks like when I have basically completed all of it. I only have 2 left. At this point it was about after 6 o'clock, I believe, or minutes to 6 o'clock, and I was like going, you see my hands going so quickly because I was saying, oh, I haven't had my showers yet, and I was actually rushing, so my hands are blazing with those plaits. And this, my friends, is what it looks like when I have completed the final one. Yes, I think it came out really pretty, really came out really nice. So this is what it is looking like. So what I did was that I just went ahead and I did those edges, quickly did those edges and at the end of it all, this is what the end result is. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, show your girl some love, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.